Take 2, Madden NFL 21, Can You Beat series. So for the Can You Beat series, I decided I was going to try to simulate everything. And by simulate everything, I literally mean simulate everything. There is no gameplay, there's no nothing special. So I decided to pick 3 teams, the Packers, the Chiefs, and the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, because they are the top 3 teams that I think were doing really, really good last year, and then this year they've been getting their ass handed to them. So Aaron Rodgers, even though he's got COVID, he decided to tell me how the superstar trait works, and I thought that was an interesting conversation, but whatever. This was my first mistake. I decided to simulate half of the season, which I probably shouldn't have done. I ended up simulating the full season. I'm 5-2. Good start. Feeling pretty good. Good start. Feeling awesome. The offensive coordinator was asking me if I needed. He's like, "Hey, you got to make a choice. You know, do we rest against the game or do we double it down? Even though it's a quick turnaround." I thought I chose rest. Apparently, I chose double down. Lost morale, but I gained some experience. But that didn't really matter because I didn't even make the playoffs. So I was like, all right, cool. You know, and of course, as you know, that's what the playoffs looked like the last time, NFL 21. So you can definitely see that there was a bit of a discrepancy there. The Chiefs met the Saints in the Super Bowl, and I'm pretty sure that the Chiefs beat the Chiefs lost to the Saints. Okay, Saints won their second or third Super Bowl, whatever. Drew Brees is actually retired. I thought I was using the updated roster, but I guess I was not using the updated roster that I had downloaded some time ago. So second go-around for the 2021 season, I am in the playoffs. I ended up playing the Falcons. And then I ended up beating the Falcons, making it to the 49ers. And just like the last time the Packers played the 49ers were unstoppable. And my offensive coordinator was trying to give me some tips and tricks on what I should do, but his tips were, dude, they're the best in the league. Good fucking luck. Godspeed. Okay, dope. So I thought I would simulate the game. I decided not to. Decided just to simulate it this way to the next week. And wouldn't you know it, I lost to the 49ers. So the 49ers and the Buffalo and then the Baltimore Ravens met in the playoff or the Super Bowl again. And just like the last time the Harbaugh Super Bowl played, the Baltimore Ravens came out on top, even though there was a lot of controversy around that. So I'm like, all right, Tom Brady, let's go with you. Well, the 2020 season ended up a little bit differently because I didn't even make the playoff, and the Browns won their first Super Bowl. They ended up handing the San Francisco 49ers a loss, just like the last simulation, which was kind of interesting. So let's go ahead and jump to the next round, 2021. Well, I am playing the Bears. All right, how do I do next? Well, I beat the Bears 14-7. I got the Cowboys. Brady can handle Dak Prescott and the Cowboys. That's not too hard of a game. Apparently, it was a little too hard because I lost to the Cowboys. And the Saints ended up meeting the Jets in the Super Bowl, which is going to pop up here in just a memento, if I remember correctly. Oh, that's right. This weird little thing happened. I remember that this was slightly odd. I had a breakout player of the game that pulled up last second here, and I was like, "Oh, that's cool." So apparently, like, he felt really bad, and apparently I'm supposed to get him 2 touchdowns or 100 yards receiving and or rushing combined. I don't know how I'm supposed to do that if I don't have a game to play. All right, whatever. And then I found out you can play the fucking Pro Bowl. I have been ever since I've bought this game that you can't play the Pro Bowl. Now I know how. Apparently the AFC was a 99 overall and the NFC was a 95, and Jameis Winston was considered second string over Aaron Rodgers, who was third string. Dak Prescott was first string. I thought that was a little interesting. I don't think Jameis Winston is a better quarterback than much of the NFL, and somehow he made it through there. And it's funny because Patty Mahomes is supposed to face Aaron Rodgers as the quarterback contenders, but apparently Rodgers is third string for some odd reason. All right, that's whatever. I thought the NFC AFC game, or the Pro Bowl, Jared, it's called the fucking Pro Bowl. I thought it was interesting because look at how odd the field looks. The field just looks really, really weird. I like the uniforms. They're a little interesting. I like the mix between the blue and the red. But the reason why I'm showing you this right here is because running in the Pro Bowl is like... I don't know. This is the best run. This was the first play from scrimmage, a 7-yard bootleg from Dak Prescott, and that was the best run I had all game. And I had Christian McCaffrey and Ezekiel Elliott. Well, as you can see, their Saints beat the Jets, and the tight end, Anthony Fisker, was the Oh, what's that called? He was the Super Bowl MVP. Interesting. Tight end 1 MVP. On to the Chiefs. Picked Andy Reid. My coach was going to try to talk to me about the star players again. I said, forget that nonsense. I'm going to simulate to the playoffs. Well, come playoff time, I didn't make the playoffs. Just didn't make them. No. I played the Chiefs, or I played the Chargers. Well, the Chargers. What's interesting here is that Buffalo ends up getting to the Super Bowl, but here's something interesting. Look at who the MVP of the Super Bowl is. It's Josh Fromm. Josh Fromm. I tried to change the uniforms here. That's what I was trying to do. Apparently, you can't change the uniforms. The AFC is always white. But Jake Fromm, look in the left. He's the Pro Bowl, the MVP for the Super Bowl. Sorry, the Super Bowl. Josh Fromm is a rookie this year. He's only got 1 year of experience, and apparently Allen got hurt, and he took over and helped lead them to a Super Bowl. So that was kind of cool. Hats off. The Buffalo Bills finally win one Super Bowl, and they end up winning it on their 6th Super Bowl appearance. I'm pretty sure it's their 6th. I haven't done much research, but here's something interesting. The Kansas City Chiefs, Andy Reid and I, are 8-8 against the 11-5 Browns. All right, let's see how well I do against the 11-5 Browns. Now, I know Patty Mahomes has thrown a lot of interceptions this season because this is technically 2021 season, so he's not doing so hot. All right, let's what we got. You know, the Seattle Seahawks have a bye week, so do the Patriots. That's a little disheartening on kind of where the power dynamic is. Well, all right, now I got to face Lamar Jackson. Well, you know, it's been good seeing you. Fair off here. Well, wait a minute. I remember Rodgers said he could run the table. Did Patty Mahomes say he could run the table? Because we just pretty much handed the Baltimore Ravens a loss, and now we have a repeat of Super Bowl I, the Green Bay Packers versus the Chiefs. And in an odd twist of fate here, I tried to simulate the Super Bowl. I tried to simulate it to where I could do like a highlight reel where like, oh, look, Patty Mahomes threw this touchdown, but I would actually have to play as the Kansas City Chiefs. And I didn't want to mess around with it too much because I didn't want to accidentally get in the game. So I ended up just simulating it the old school way, and there was a reversal of Super Bowl I. So Super Bowl 51, 50 years later, the Chiefs came back and decided to hand the Green Bay Packers a loss in the Super Bowl, and the Chiefs went technically back to back if you don't count that simulation of the 2020 season that I ended up having there. So I thought it was kind of fun simulating everything. I liked how the simulation almost kind of feels rigged against you no matter how good your team technically is, because it almost seems like if you don't play in any of the playoffs, you can make it to, you can win the wild card, but then it's like like you have a 1-in-4 shot of winning the next game. I mean, I played 6 simulations. 2 teams went past, so that's not 2/3, is it? Yeah, that's simple. Well, 2/6 would come down to 2/3, but that's not an accurate representation. But yeah, I just thought it was weird that only 2 out of the 6 simulations was I able to make it past the first actual playoff round. And of course, one of the teams that went all the way, and actually won. The one time I actually go all the way, I beat Aaron Rodgers in the Super Bowl as the Kansas City Chiefs with Patrick Mahomes, because it's kind of interesting because I think yesterday, which would be Sunday, is when the Packers actually meet the Chiefs, and they're going to be playing without Aaron Rodgers because Rodgers apparently said he got quote unquote vaccinated, but apparently he got vaccinated under his own accord. I find it weird that if Aaron Rodgers can catch the coronavirus and he does okay, I feel like if I catch coronavirus, I'm going to die. But that's a whole other topic about all that nonsense. And I don't know. I just think the NFL is interesting in its little aspects of some of the stories I've been hearing coming out from them lately. So anyways, I'm going to go ahead and finish it up here saying that can you beat Madden NFL 21, or at least the can you beat in the series is can you make it to the Super Bowl and win the Super Bowl? Simulating the game? Yeah. 1 out of 6 times is what I got. And I played with the top 3 best teams arguably in the NFL. So this was me trying to do something else. I decided to go against it. I said, you know what, let's finish it up here and call it a day. I've been wanting to get the Madden NFL 2022 just because I think it would be fun, but apparently it's still quite expensive, so I think I'm going to just keep playing Madden NFL 21. To all of you out there that keep watching me, I love your faces, and I will see you guys next time.